welcome to another City Update. I'm Deborah Cedillo-Dugan. We're in the heart of downtown. We're at ASU outside of Walter Cronkite School of Journalism, where there's lots of bikes here. And guess what? The Phoenix Police Department has started this new program registering bikes. Here to talk a little bit about this is Sergeant Jared Lowe. It's nice seeing you, Sergeant.
Hi, thanks.
Thanks for joining us today. So talk about this new program you have.
Yeah, it's a program Sergeant Brian Baczorski and I started. It is it's called the Phoenix Bicycle Registration. And what it is a way for people throughout the valley to get their bikes registered. We noticed a problem with people's bikes getting stolen, and what they were doing is they weren't reporting them. They looked at it as just property. And we weren't having a way of getting these back to people. So what we came up with is we have people fill out this form.
Okay.
We put a sticker on your bike, and that way if it is lost or stolen, you call out the police department, and through the sticker we can make contact information when we come out when we contact it. So it doesn't matter if you're on it, which makes it easy because then we'd obviously be able to know, send you on your way. But if somebody who's not you, who's registered, is on the bike, we're able to contact the registered owner, find out if it is stolen or if that person should have it. And if not, then we can either make an arrest or impound the bike.
And how is this different from just getting a serial number? Because I know, they think, oh, the serial number, it's fine. Because both my daughter's bikes were stolen when they were in college, and we never got them back.
And that was one of the things that we really wanted to do. The serial number, most people don't know it. People don't write it down, and it doesn't matter if you bought a $50 bike or a $10,000 bike. A lot of people don't write down their serial numbers. Not only that, it's really difficult for us as officers to go every bicycle, stop them, flip them over, and look at them.
And somebody can etch it out too. They can scratch it out. That's an easy thing to do. So you take pictures, or how do you identify the missing bike?
Yes, we do. We actually put a sticker on it, which we'll be doing here in a minute. We have a white sticker that goes on the bicycle, and then we also take a picture of it. We have them all numbered, and if, say, bike number 323 was taken, we can send out a message to all the officers, and they can pull up that, and they pull up that picture. So if it was taken from a certain area, those officers that work that area can look around for that bicycle because they actually have a picture of it.
And then so they see, let's say I've reported my bike missing, this is my bike, because I am a rider, I ride downtown, and we are going to be registering this bike today. So I ride my bike around town, I come back and it's gone. But luckily I've registered it, so you guys literally look for this bike with the black basket, this color, and if you see somebody else riding it, maybe that's not me, do you just stop that person and say, excuse me, I need to check out the bike?
Yes, ma'am, like any other stop. Now, if it's already a known reported stolen, where you've already filed a police report, that makes it easy. We stop them, we'll call you, just verify that, we'll run the bike, verify that it is stolen, and then we'll also call you just to verify that
maybe I didn't let somebody borrow the bike or something.
Exactly, and you still desire prosecution. If all that goes through, we'll take that person and we'll take them to jail for the stolen bicycle. Now, for some reason we can't get in contact with you, and just say that your bike wasn't reported stolen, and somebody's riding this bike at 2 in the morning. We try to contact you and we cannot. What we'll do is we'll impound the bicycle as a possible stolen, especially if we contact and we say, whose bike is it? Say, oh, it's my friend's. Well, what's your friend's name? Well, it's just my friend. We get that a lot. So what we'll do is we'll try to make contact with you. If we can't make contact, then we'll impound it as a possible stolen, author a report, and then through the different ways we have getting in contact with you during normal business hours, or whenever you find out that we have your bike, you go down to our police property and get your bicycle back.
Now, you mentioned that lots of stolen bikes out there. So let's talk about safety and the appropriate lock opposed to maybe the not so appropriate one. Because I know that both my daughters had their locks on there, and they just took those cutters and done. It was a done deal. Yeah,
the U-locks are probably some of the better ones, just because you can't just use a bolt cutter. And I don't know if you guys see over there, but there's a couple different versions of the U-locks. Yes. Those are probably the best ones. Anything you use is a deterrent. Obviously, leaving it unlocked is very fast. Someone can just grab it and go. Exactly.
It's like leaving your keys in a car.
Exactly.
Oh, there it is.
It's not hard. But there are people out there that do carry bolt cutters or other things that can snap them. So any lock is great, but the U-lock style are probably some of the better ones just because they're harder. Anything can be eventually. If somebody wants it bad enough, they can get it. But it's a good deterrent.
So you are doing events around town. I know you just launched this new registration program, which is fabulous, by the way. So you are doing events around town. So how do our viewers, if they want to get their bike registered and they live in Central Phoenix or North Phoenix or whatever, what do they need to do to contact you?
Right now they can contact myself or Sergeant Brian Baczorski. We're kind of just running the program right now. We're getting it off citywide here soon. But if they can get with either one of us, and we'll go ahead and we'll make contact with them, and we'll try to set up a time to come register them. We're also going to be trying to do 2 to 3 events a month where we're going to be registering throughout. Right now, the Downtown Phoenix Partnership actually paid for our first 1,000 stickers. So we're trying to keep where he and I do all of our registrations right now, just because then we know where we're at sticker-wise and all that. So just contact us. We have brochures that we hand out at all our events. They have our contact information. You can email or give us a phone call.
And again, I know that the sergeant and his partner is also doing events, as he mentioned, throughout town. So definitely want to check it out to make sure your bike is safe and properly registered. And it sounds like a very easy process. You go to an event, I'm going to get my bike registered today. You take a picture, you get a sticker, you fill out a form, and you're on your way. The whole process maybe takes about 5 minutes at the most. Okay, well, thank you so much for everything you do. I really appreciate it, and keeping us safe out there. So remember to keep your bike safe. If you want to come back and you lock it up and you want to come back and find your bike and it's not there, if you have it registered, most likely you can get it back. For City Update, I'm Deborah Cedillo Dugan.